Thank you for joining with us another noon devotional. I don't know about you, but this time of year, most of us are where it's graduation time. Whether it's high school graduation or university graduation, this is that season of year where much emphasis and much attention is given to graduation. For example, in our church last Friday night, we had a dinner for the seniors, graduating seniors and their families. It was one of the most beautiful things I think we've ever done for graduating seniors. This past Sunday in church, in the 11 o'clock service, we recognized our graduating seniors and their families, had them all stand out the front, and just had a prayer of blessing over them. It was a beautiful, beautiful time to see Mom and Dad and the graduates stand there together. They've just lined up all the way from one side of the church to the other. Beautiful, beautiful sight. But you know, one of the dangers of graduation is that we have this idea that once we've graduated, then we stop reading, we stop learning, we stop studying, and that's really a tragic thing. You know, I've been out of high school since 1959. I graduated in 1959. And then, of course, from there, I went on to the university, and then from there to seminary, and then from there later to a second seminary. So, you know, I've been in school a long time, but the truth of the matter is, I think I'm working harder at learning now than I did when I was in school. When I was in school, I must confess, much of my study was to pass examinations. But now, when you get out of school, you have the opportunity to study, to learn. And nothing better than to study God's Word. Let me share the idea that came to my mind as I was reading my Bible. You know Psalm 1. It's a beautiful psalm. It says, "Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in his law he meditates day and night." That word meditate denotes the idea of a cow chewing its cud. Have you ever watched a cow chew its cud? They just gently sit there and just chew, just mull over that cud. Well, that's what we do with God's Word. When you meditate on God's Word, what you do, you're just kind of chewing on it, and you're thinking about it, you're pondering it, you're letting it go through your mind and think how it applies to you in your life. Here's the point. I encourage you, wherever you are in life, whatever your age, I encourage you, never stop learning. Never stop learning. And never, ever stop learning all you can about God through His Word. It's the most wonderful thing in the world. Blessed is he who meditates on God's Word day and night. I pray you'll do that maybe to the next step. Wherever you are now, just increase it to the next step, to the next level, and the blessing will be even more. Well, have a great rest of this day. Have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you next time.